Alright, I'm free of that stupid trap now. I got the Spell Weaver. Which would probably be one of the swords I use towards the end of the game. Oh, is there anything over here? This looks mildly suspicious. But it is nothing. So yeah, we'll see how this build works for me for a little while. See if it does anything. Arcane warrior. Warrior. Ha-na-na. Hey, look, eggs. Oops. Don't worry. This will be over easy. I like channeling the ball with my hands. Did I just say I like balls in my hands? I might have said that. That might have been something I said. Hit him! Alright, 15 plus 3. Ooh, that's not good. As soon as I wake up, where are you gonna get it? Yeah, the heal is a... Gosh dang you!
I still remember my first battle.
Now I'll kill you. Oh, you bastard!
I need healing.
Where did you come from? Oh, right, assassin. That's right. It's you. No one can tell where you're coming from. Attack! Oh no! Die! Get him, dog.
Only one.
Dog. Okay. Oh Jesus. That did not go well for me. That was a mess. I should have just used my spells from afar. Hey, chainmail. Life drinker. I drank the life of you. The life drinker? No one knows for certain where this amulet came from. It's just a legend. Something of something, 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 something. The Archon is evil. Expert slow. Yeah, I'm an expert in being slow. Oops. No wonder I wasn't. Gosh dang it.
Got it.
No wonder I was barely hitting anything. Jeez. I forgot to reset my skills for this session. That's a dragon. What's that doing in a dragon egg? Rock the dragon. Dead end. Alright, we're fine. It's all fine now. Everything's better now. Also, the final version of Combat Might, when we fully upgrade it, it's got one of my favorite passive looks of the game. You know how we have all these auras on us on all times? That one is actually one of my favorites. Because it has like a really cool effect for your character that makes you look like one of the spirits. Oh, I never picked these up. Silly me. Sorry, I had saved and left the game to go handle some errands between this video and the last video. So that's why that's the way it is. I'm going to steal Alistair's shield for myself soon. Once I get him back in the party. Oh, you guys too. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I didn't want your stuff. You guys were lame. You guys were losers. Losers. Let's get. I want to get that little kazoo they have in SpongeBob, where when you blow it, it goes, losers. Losers. It's like a duck call. It's hilarious. All right. Come on, guys. Everybody, let's go. I know that we can do it. Are you up to it? I hope you are. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ooh, that's is no good. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. You guys stay here. Look at me! Ow, you little bastards.
Let's go.
Okie dokie. Gotcha. I don't have stone fists, but below the belt actually should be able to crush them. Yep.
Time for a little cleanup. On. Right. Let's get started. On.
Not 30. Right. Alright, let's go clean it up. Ooh, good. I don't need to stop for that.
As you wish.
I'm coming at you. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Alright, can you... No, alright, well, I can't do anything about that. Guys. Alright. Hands up. Oh, you're dead. That works for me too. Do 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 do.
Shall we?
This one's Everin, maybe. Hey, you did it. Just for that, I'm gonna collect what was inside it. Just for you, Zevran. Because you're such a good... That's lame. That's also lame. Because you're such a good... Bro! Alright. Maybe I'll give Alistair the Armor of Diligence. I don't know. Give him more survivability.
Here I am!
Here I am. Here I am again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known.
On.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good damage. That was a 49. Before I was doing 15 before I added the bonus for combat might. Doing pretty good. Every game where you have party members needs a hot spring moment. It really does. Oh, we're at the end. Hey guys.
Stop! You will
Ow.
go no further!
Oh. Who are you?
You do not have the right to demand
I am you.
my name. You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more.
But what about the innocent?
You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
I mean, tell me your name, and I tell you why I'm here.
I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great.
Children? You mean the dragons? She's a dragon?
She is so much more! She is even more glorious than all the old gods combined. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
I don't know. Apologies? Wait, so what about the ashes?
They are still within this temple. But why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory?
Okay, can I have the urn then? If you don't care?
So you are after the ashes?
Yeah, pretty much.
Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple.
I have killed a lot of you. Are you sure about that? Or you really want to just work with me now?
It may be because I believe in second chances.
Well, that's really sweet of you.
Stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps through Andraste's mercy.
I'll be like Matharath.
Greatest enemy.
I'll be the... No, wait. Matharath married her and then betrayed her. Alright, maybe we can come to some sort of agreement then.
The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
Okay. So, you want me to, like, what, toss him out a window?
I speak not of destruction. The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it,
Look at the guy in the
all
back
power
just
that
like,
is
yup.
held in the ashes will be returned to
This is
our
what I signed up
lady.
for. So why don't you just do it then?
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste.
But if he's the Guardian,
He
wouldn't he know
knows
who
the
this
disciples, and we cannot
Andraste is?
touch him, for he draws his
No?
strength
Alright.
from the ashes themselves.
Oh, okay.
You could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers. The rewards for performing such a service would be great indeed.
What makes you think I can do this?
Many have been led here, but only you had the fortitude and skill to survive.
Oh, so I'm the strongest.
You were led here by Andraste's hand to do her work. The task
Hey, I like work. I like doing it.
you a vial of the holy Andraste's blood and you empty the vial into the ashes.
Okay.
Magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life.
I don't understand. What about the ashes is holding her back?
You have earned your place as our honored brother.
Hey, man. I need those ashes, actually.
You only need a small pinch for that. The rest of the power contained in the ashes must be returned.
Well, so either way, I can get what I want. Alright. What do I get out of this?
It is a great power contained in blood. Through Andraste's guidance, we have learned to harness it. It can be yours, in exchange for a trivial task.
Oh, it's such a small task.
Emptied into the urn.
That's all I ask.
That is all I ask.
Okay. Let's do it then, man.
Take this. The blood of the dragon.
Dragon.
You know what you must do.
If we succeed, Colgrim and his fellows will be indebted to you. That puts you in a very advantageous position.
Excellent. With Colgrim on our side, we could make it through this entire ordeal with our necks intact.
Zevran says as he's coated in their blood.
The Holy Andraste, to let you pass safely into the inner sanctum.
Alright, that sounds good. And they approves. They approves. They love it. You're welcome, guys. So yeah, I bring them here because they approve. They like it a lot. So yes, these are a dragon cult. They believe a dragon to be the reincarnation of Andraste, and to that end, they imbibe in her blood and become what are known as Reavers. I can't show you what a Reaver is right now, unfortunately, but I can make Sten one, and he'll be one of the few Reavers in our party. Because Sten doesn't come with a specialization automatically, so that'll be his. It's basically you imbibe in the power of. It's typically dragon's blood, but you don't need dragon's blood to do it. Kind of like the Templar needs lyrium, you don't need it per se. It just makes you stronger. So you basically imbibe in a frenzy of blood, almost like Bloodborne. In order to become stronger, faster, more ruthless. And you get off on killing enemies. Like every time you kill and hurt enemies, that's what your abilities focus around, and it's pretty cool. The only way you can get it in the base game is by agreeing to their deal and helping them. And then again, like you said, I said before about blood magic, you can reload the save. I don't know why they thought that it was her. You know what it was? It's probably this dragon probably started living here years ago, and they assumed because it started hanging out at Andraste's temple that it was her reincarnated. That's probably what they started thinking because they're idiots. Sorry, they are idiots. Like this is super like a base idea to wrap your head around. Anyway, dog was a good dog today, so we're gonna switch out the party because now in this area you can actually switch out the party. So we're going to switch out Zevran and dog, or dog and Zevran, whatever we like. Sten doesn't want to be here. He thinks it's stupid. There's one character we're not gonna get to see. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the game itself. So we're gonna bring Alistair and Lels.
Indeed.
Morgan, does Morgan like to be here, or is she annoyed by this whole adventure? You know, let's just switch out really quickly.
Damnation.
Let's bring Win. Should I bring Win, actually? No, I should bring Morgan.
Indeed.
We'll save just in case, but... Let's level up Alistair while we're here. We're gonna pump your con. Do your strength by 2. We can do Death Blow. I still need to pump your dex to 26. And your strength to 30. Your strength's gonna keep improving. That's just his deal. And I'll do some of these eventually too. So Death Blow for now. And then... Morgan's fine. This is for Blood Mages, right? Yeah, it's for Blood Mages. So Split Mail is your stuff. You're fine the way it is. Armor of Diligence. He's getting a set bonus right now. I believe he is, at least. Let's leave it for now. What do you have? You have a crossbow? Yeah, I gave you a crossbow. So the Blight Blood is fine. It's Dragonbone, some of the best material you can get your hands on in the game. Canary Sword. I probably should toss this, yeah. Yeah, let's just toss. Yeah, toss. Yeah, toss it. And I can hold it. I can get the other thing if need be. I like that shield better. So I want it. Yes. Here, you can have Eamon's shield. And I will take the other shield, the Havard's Aegis. Fatigue goes down, which is great, but better off more spell resistance and chance to avoid missile attacks, which are basically bows and spells. Maybe not spells, but still, you get the idea. Oh, Metal Kite Shield. So let's give that to... missile deflection is much higher, but no strength modifier. But better defense and stamina. So let's have him keep that. That's fine. All right, everybody ready? That's what I'd like to hear. Nice. All right, let's save the game right here. This is also the area of an optional boss that we will get around to beating at some point. Not right now, obviously. I feel like even though we did take down Flemeth, it'd be a little bit of a waste of resources to do right now. So we'll do it later. We're going to explore the area just for a tiny bit. But this is how you summon the boss. I don't know if we're allowed to do it yet. We're not. But you hit this gong. Where's the dragon? I think the dragon's up there. Where's that dragon? Alright. And they're just hanging out. They're friendly now. So we're going to explore some of these old ruins. This is a terrible place to put a temple. It's all poisoned. Poison. Poison.
Just like
Poison.
you wanted.
It is just like I wanted.
What now?
What now? What? What now? What? What now? What? What now? What? What now? Oh, and this is the entrance back to the beginning. So remember that stone path I said, I think like a part ago, where like the wall was caved in, but there's more to the map? This is the way back. This is the shortcut back to where Jenna TV is. It's a good shortcut. All right. So yeah, all he wants to do is put the blood inside the blood. Hey, Colgrim. I'm ready with my team now. I should say, word of warning. If for anybody that decides to dump the blood in the ashes, Leniana and Wynn hate it. They will both kill you right then and there. Like, they will try to kill you and you have to murder them.
I pray you, stay your wrath. I bring before you your champion, who will fall upon your enemies as a cleansing flame, paving the way for your glory. O beloved Andraste, O holy Andraste, we praise your name.
The only reason that dragon doesn't kill us is because I think there's a symbiotic relationship happening here.
I have spoken to the beloved Andraste. She will let you pass.
So we could just walk past now. Anyways, thanks, man.
We await your triumphant return. Go, show yourself to be Andraste's true champion.
So yeah, if we end up dumping the blood inside, Leniana tries to kill us, Wynn tries to kill us. They're both very faithful characters. They will absolutely try to chop us off. I think if you leave them at camp, you can talk them into saying like, no, you don't understand. It was actually... You can do that. I know it's only so effective depending on some of your scores with them. Or your, like, maybe yours, like, I forget what it is, like your persuasion score or something like that. But, it's only so effective depending on how you do. I think you can get Wynn to stay. I think Leniana ends up piecing out, though. Like, even if she doesn't try to kill you. You never know when you're going to walk into a Dragon's Lair. Save often. Well, I do know I'm walking into the Dragon's Lair. Save the game. So yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of the game. I absolutely love it. And if we're talking about role-playing at all, this is one of the moments I role-play a lot for my characters. Well, not this part immediately, but it's coming up.
You must be close.
This
This is holy ground. I can feel it.
Yeah, Leniana is very excited to be here. Ooh, and draws these arrows. Those are really good. They interrupt spellcasting. That is very useful, actually. I totally forgot about that. Hold on, I'm gonna go around you. Don't trigger me. Damn you.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
So you're the Guardian.
Yes, I am the Guardian of the Ashes.
It's probably a spirit of some kind.
Waited years for this.
Why are you here?
It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
I mean, the Imperium, they're still up. Are you all right, yeah, still up.
Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end.
Hey, who are the people who are the disciples of Andraste? What's up?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have...
Ah, so they were a part of the original people that brought her body here to be cremated. But eventually they just kind of... history happened. Well, what about you? You've clearly been here since the beginning.
I am all that remains of the first disciples.
Yeah, you're some kind of spirit hybrid.
Protect the urn as long as I lived. And I have lived.
Or maybe you're a human with the spirit of faith inside you. That's kind of what is like... Oh yeah, you're the first disciples, right? Did you know Andraste herself?
Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food.
I like the theory that Andraste was a mage. I really like that theory a lot. It makes a lot of sense. Come on, tell me what you know about her.
I cannot express in words my love for Andraste. You must seek
You
her
suck.
yourself.
Boring.
Must.
So how have you lived so long?
I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life
So there's magic in the ashes,
to the
basically.
ashes.
That has an area of effect that keeps you alive somehow.
So will I.
So what can you tell me about the urn?
You already know that the urn contains the remains.
Yeah, I know that part.
At Andraste.
That's why I'm here.
What else is there to tell?
That dragon's not really her, right?
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative.
Yeah, the villagers found a new religion,
Silent Andraste,
is what it sounds like.
true
They're
belief,
like, whatever.
would not require audacious displays of
I
power.
mean, some religions like power, man. How did this happen?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth.
What an idiot.
Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of
Oh, so people were there that called him out as stupid.
which were
And now they're dead.
silenced.
That sucks. You want me to knock him off?
The Maker will sit in judgment of them when the time comes.
Alright, tell me more about them.
When my brethren and I carried
wait, hold on.
Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary,
Alright, never mind. I would like to see the urn.
you have come to honor Andraste.
Well, I'm here just for the urn, dude. I'm not here to honor any of your fucking human gods.
You prove yourself worthy.
Listen, I just want to cure some dude.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy.
Boo.
It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that.
Mm-hmm.
If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not,
Okay. So what is the gauntlet?
the gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will
4 tests.
undergo 4 tests of faith.
Pop quizzes.
Shall see how your soul fares.
For my soul, you know, snapshot tests aren't very effective when it comes to evaluated testing. Can you tell me anything about the stupid gauntlet?
You will understand what it is.
You'll know it when it happens.
Is it?
Fine, I'll go.
Before you go, there is something I must ask.
Oh, here
I
we go.
see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. Jowan was discovered by the Templars.
Yeah, I like this
You
part.
were helping him.
I like when it gets personal.
Tell me, do you think you failed, Jowan?
No. Well, first of all, how do you know that?
Your path is laid out before me and plain to see. In the lines of your face.
It means he's probably using a default version of blood magic to read my mind, I bet, or spirit magic. Do I think I failed? No. No, I tried my best.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes.
I mean, I do sometimes, but no, I did everything I could.
Nor someone else's.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open
Yeah, if you still feel bad about it, they'd be like, hey man, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you, why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone. In Lothar,
This ghost is very judgy.
you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
Yeah, that's a swing and a miss for me. Oh.
Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter. What?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect
Yeah, shut up. Just shut up.
the way
Just Morgan's just like, whatever.
good luck.
Shut the fuck up.
May you find what you seek.
I like that. So there's certain characters that they're like, they'll just be like, yeah, shut up, I don't care. And Morgan's, I agree with Morgan. I think that he is a spirit, 100%. Maker's first children. I think that's their descendants or ancestors. Oh no, this is about spirits. Spirits are the Maker's first children. That dude is probably a spirit. So if Sten's here, he's like, whatever, dude. He's like, you killed that family, Sten. Don't you feel bad about that? And Sten's like, yeah. I made a mistake. Are we done now? And he's like, I guess we are. Zevran, a dog doesn't have anything. Wynn is like Alistair and Leniana. She's like, oh yeah, I made mistakes, but I am who I am, whatever. You know, whatever. I'm just gonna use my time left to for good. Severn's just like, oh, can you guess how many fingers I'm holding up? Like, he's like playing with the ghost. And then the ghost is like, well, what about that girl, Rena? And he goes, all right, shut up. Like, he's about to pull back the curtain on something. And then Zevran goes, no. All right, leave it alone. Yes, I feel bad. Are we done now? Which we might get more of Zevran's backstory, maybe? We'll see. But look. Ghosts. Let's learn about these ghosts. This is Gauntlet number 1.
Echoes from a shadow realm,
Now, these are definitely spirits.
things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Oh, shoot. I wasn't listening. Repeat that?
Echoes from a
I was charging my phone.
whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light.
Dreams?
What do I speak?
Dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Spoiler, these are all people in Andraste's life. Or at least these are spirits that reflect her life. So we're gonna do all the riddles and learn about who they are and their relationship to Andraste. It's pretty interesting stuff, because I have to imagine it's somewhat factual, if twisted by the emotions that spirits try to constantly reflect back at the world, probably.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Again, what?
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
A tune?
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Cool. So it's her childhood friend. Lady Vasilia. You're definitely a mage. Look at you. Look at you.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hessarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Ooh, we'll see more of the Spirit of Vengeance. Not that one, but a different one in Dragon Age 2. It'll be very entertaining. Thane! Shartan. One of my favorites.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
A home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Yep. Elves got the short end of that stick. During the time of Andraste's rebellion against the Imperium, she recruited many slaves and elves to join her cause, and unfortunately when she fell and was betrayed, the elves didn't get any progress. And down the years, the elf involvement in her rebellion, in her righteous cause, was stricken from the record. Revisionist view of history. Hey, Disciple Havard. Hey, I have your shield.
Of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this.
So you're the reason I'm here. You're the reason I gotta walk all over this place. Let's see. Yeah, let's do Mafrath now. This should be Andraste's husband. Hessarian was the one that's the guy I was trying to talk about before. He was the leader of the Imperium when Andraste was defeated.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
I think that's one of the ones that stings the most. Like the mom one, like Thane's stings a lot. Like Shartan, like what happened to his people over a lifetime, which is very relatable today, because of his, you know, the inaction of any to support him during Andraste's fall, like, is very powerful. The what happened to Andraste's mother, now she felt about her child being martyred, kind of like the Virgin Mary. Like, it's very tragic. But this dude is like, I can't feel bad for him because he betrayed his wife because he was jealous and he wanted more power for himself, and he also wanted, like, to love her unrivaled. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, that is kind of bullshit. The fact that, like we're in this together. It's like, yeah, but, like, our religious views are different, and I'm more indebted to my religion than I am to my marriage. Which, don't get me wrong, that's a real thing real people have, but it's something I could never reconcile. Like, it's part of the reason why I like to have similar beliefs to the people I end up being with. Not in general, but I mean, like, relationship-wise. Me and Mercedes feel very similar in a lot of things. We're on the same wavelength a lot of times, but even if we're not, it's fine. But something like that breaks a relationship. It really does. And, well, in this one, it got her killed, so, yeah. Hey, you're Cathar.
No man has seen it.
This is a tough one.
But all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
This one has two answers. You can say, I don't know. And I think he says that, oh, ignorance in itself is something to be treasured for a while. Or hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the
fire magic.
Their crops failed, and their armies could not march.
Water magic.
He opened the heavens,
or just flooding.
And made the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cathar, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Everyone on the right is kind of a piece of shit. Like, you're a general, whatever. Was this lady the Vengeance Lady? She was Vengeance Lady. No, that wasn't Vengeance Lady. This was somebody else. Childhood friend who cares. Wife of the enemy leader who was just a bitch. And I don't even remember who this person was. They were so forgettable. I don't even remember who that was. I think it was the guy who brought her to the mountain. I don't care about you. Oh, I guess it is important, though. And Archon Hessarian. Look at his sick sword. I like this guy. He looks cool.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Repeat it again?
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants.
Ooh, one line. It's Mercy. Hi, Mercy. It's the idea that, like, kings from tyrants. And you have to remember Archon Hessarian's role in Andraste's story is he was the enemy leader that felt bad for her and gave her a quick death when she was burning to death.
Yes. I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering.
He's the reason why the Imperium has the Chantry as a religion. Well, not completely, but to a certain degree.
Sinner who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown.
He was penitent after what had happened, and he felt bad. And doors open. This one is also a good one. Oh, I never explained. I'm so sorry. If you fail any of these riddles, they turn into demons. And they fight you. Which, if you beat them, it still counts as a win for the door. You just have to go through the extra process. I guess you get experience for it, too. So I guess if you want to maximize experience, you could do that. But I like doing the riddles. So yeah, that just further cements the idea in Dragon Age Inquisitions that spirits and demons are the same thing. Exact same thing.
Had fun with the riddle game?
Jowan. So you're a spirit.
I didn't think I'd fool you. But am I really a spirit? Or is all this in your mind? Are you in the Fade, perhaps? Honestly, I don't know. I am part of the Gauntlet.
You're a spirit that's been given my memory of Jowan.
All these things.
You don't know anything yourself. So you're here to bring up the past, aren't you? So you can tell. You can see the math here, where the spirits probe my mind in the beginning and then start setting up Jowan in advance. So here's a little fun thing. If you're the human noble, it's your... It's not your brother, is it? It's your father is here, because he's dead. and you know, you talk about your relationship to your origin. These are great. I love these, that they bring up your origin again and let you ruminate on it. I love questions about your personality in the video game. It's one of my favorite things. If you're a city elf, it's your cousin who gets sexually assaulted, and you know, your involvement in that can vary, but you talk to her. If you're a Dalish elf, it's your friend that disappeared, which actually the real version of him who disappeared, you find out he got tainted and he comes back to attack you during one of the points in the game. I'll explain it when it happens, but it's really interesting. I would like, because he won't be there, but we'll still have a similar situation there regardless. For the human male, same thing. Human mage, same thing here. The Jowans, those are the one betrays you. For dwarf commoner, it's your like crime buddy who betrays you. Dwarf noble, it's either your older brother. Yeah, I think it's your older brother, because your older brother ends up dying. You're the middle child, and your oldest brother ends up dying as a result of either your direct intervention or it was an accident and someone else did something to make you look bad. And then, is that all the origins? Yeah, human noble, commoner, noble. Yeah, that's it. That's all of them. But yeah, you're here to bring up the past, aren't you?
No, that is not my intent. You have come so far since I saw you last. The last vestiges of your shackled life in the circle.
Yeah, I got a sword now, dude.
You are free of the past, and nothing will hold you back. Be strong, my friend. Do not falter. I have something for you. Use it well. It makes me happy, knowing you will be the mage that I never could.
Oh, interesting. So because in the beginning I said, like, no, I did everything I could. I don't harbor any resentment or guilt about what happened. I did everything I could. I've made my peace with it already. Then the ghost will say, oh, you're fine. They'll be standing here. They'll be like, yeah, you're fine. You're cool. If we don't say we're cool, they'll help talk us down and be like, listen, you can't keep harboring that guilt anymore. That regret. You need to let it go. And so that's their job. And also they give you an item. I think this item's always the same. Reflection. It's only for me. Oh no, it's not only for me. Yeah. The face is familiar and the smile is encouraging. I kind of wish it wasn't Jowan, because I hate Jowan. And especially like if we sabotage him, then we can feel bad. But like if we don't, it's kind of like, you screwed us, man. We were your friend and you screwed us. Oh, this is a fun one. Oh no! It's ourselves. So the third trial is fighting yourself. Alright, I don't know who's more deadly. I'm gonna freeze myself. You're gonna sleep those dudes. I'm gonna turn around. And you guys are fighting Ghost Alistair. So that's fine.
Let's get started.
Hang on, I'm gonna help you fight Ghost Alistair.
As you wish.
Are they asleep still? I think we got him. No, we didn't. Alright.
Win.
Alright. Hold up. So they have all your abilities, if I remember correctly. Alright, Morgan's she's going down. Alright, Curse of Mortality. Freely, sorry. Pinning shot.
Let's finish this.
You go after me. I'm going after me.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, jeez, Morgan.
As you wish.
At your order.
Time for a little cleanup. On.
Alright, I'm gonna get more. Oh, jeez.
As you wish. Let's get started.
So you can't. They're also invisible. Just to kind of. Oh, she's dead. Oh, you bastard. My other self. He destroyed my abilities. He cleansed me. That's why I was missing so badly. You gotta keep an eye on that stuff, man. Yeah, so yeah, my other self had some sweet abilities. Good for me. This is the fourth trial, I believe. We must have faith in our friends. Ah, right. faith in our friends. So
Hey, you see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch...
What good is an incorporeal bridge? Are we supposed to...
That's it! That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
So yeah, I don't remember what each one does. Oh, none of mine are activating.
And you'd like... Why don't we just get one person across and go from there?
Trying, man. Oh no, I need that one. Okay. Me. Oh, do I not activate them? Oh, I don't. It's not up to me.
What would you like?
That's good.
Of course.
Tell me.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Maker's bread. Andraste only favored the clever.
Woo! We did it, everybody. The final gauntlet.
The Maker.
Oh, sorry. A little more than a dusty stone slab, you can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Remove all your equipment. Now we're naked, as God intended. We did it!
You have been
Amazing!
through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked
I'm naked, though,
the
sir.
path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Can I put my clothes on first? Thanks, man. Thanks for also not putting me on fire. Also, this guy just died. Hey! I was looking at something. Yes, it's very exciting. Reminds me of Halo 2. Or any of the Halo games, really, with the long... Now I sound like a Wookiee.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I stand in awe. Really?
I appreciate Morgan being here. Oh, yeah. When Sten's here, he's like, so, congratulations, you have found a fucking waste bin. Can we move on? And I'm like, yes, thank you, Sten. But they are magic, though. Alright, give me... And we're done. We are not going to kill our companions. So if we agree with Colgrim and we get his help and we do the thing for him, he gives us the ability to be a Reaver. I've already got that ability. Oh no. Oh no. We are full on stuff. Ring of Faith. Trash that. Trash this. I have probably a bunch of crap on me. Trash. Let's start giving some gifts out. Am I right, people? Party people. There we go. Massive Cunning. Belt of the Master Lords. Why not? And Gold Demon Pendant. And I think I saw another chest behind the staircase here. Hey, cool. I need that. I need to buy a bunch more. God knows I have the money for it. When did you fall down? It must have been during one of our fights. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Yes, my friend.
Yes, my friend.
I'm ready.
I am yours.
Why'd you say that like that? Anyways, guys, on the next episode, we're going to get out of here. Tell Colgrim the good news that we didn't do what he wanted. And then finally, give these ashes to our human and finish up another faction quest. What is that fire doing there? Why is it just... Why? That's odd. Alright, well, there it is again. You guys go. I'm gonna stare at this a little while longer. It's nice. It's warm.